Hello, and welcome to a Sims 4 speed build. So I am going to go onto the gallery, and every time you buy a pack, you actually get some pre-built lots into your library that you can use. So I'm using the one that they provided us with for Tiny Living, and I'm going to be renovating it. So I originally filmed this as a timed challenge. I gave myself 10 minutes, and then I gave myself a bonus 5 minutes. But the narration for it was really bad because, I was building under time pressure and my words were not coming out. So I've just sped the video up a little bit, and I'm also going to provide a new narration for you. Although having said that, I just recorded this and I just kept talking after my screen finished. Yeah, so and I rambled a lot. So I'm going to try not to ramble so much this time. But this is the house that you do get pre-made for you in Tiny Living, because obviously we didn't get a whole world for Tiny Living, but they still want to provide you with a lot in case you just want to leap in and do the gameplay without building anything. So this is how it looks, and I think they've done pretty well with it. It's definitely not a bad build at all, but I did want to make it my own, and I was in the mood for furnishing but not in the mood for building. um I haven't launched any videos on this channel for a while because I keep building these massive houses, and then all the footage is actually too much for my computer, so I've had to move it all to like a portable hard drive. Yeah, so I really do need to invest in like a better gaming system, clearly. um but yeah, that's why there's been no videos, because I've been making these mansions and massive suburban houses. But I really wanted to get a video out, so I thought, stick to a tiny house and give yourself a time limit, and then you won't have too much footage. So let's see how that goes with this video anyway. So this is going to be the new layout because, the original layout was fine, but it was quite closed off. I feel like when you have such a small space, you might as well make the most of it and kind of make it open. And also with the awesome Discover University shower, which obviously they couldn't use in their house because they had to stick to base game and tiny living. But we can use it. So yeah, I do that and make a fully functional 3x1 bathroom, which I love. It's one of my favorite things that we can do that with this shower. So with the shower in the middle, your Sims can get to the toilet and the sink. I mean, in reality, your towels would get wet, your toilet paper would get wet, and it would be a mess. But in The Sims, whatever, it works, it's functional, and really that's all I care about. I mean, I don't really feel like you do a lot of gameplay in the bathroom. I mean, I guess when you have a family and stuff, or, pets, you have to, give them a bath and stuff. But, I figure there's probably only one sim living in this house. I mean, in theory, two people could live in here, but you would want to be best friends. Because there is literally no privacy. And also because I was building this with a time limit of 10 minutes, um, there's like no outdoor space. So there's like no patio even where you could escape to. I use these blue cabinets because I actually really love them. And I like the matching fridge as well. I think it ties in quite nicely. It's not the most ideal, kitchen layout, but they can prepare food on that corner counter. So, I mean, it's fully functional. And how many times have I said the word functional lately? I don't know. We also have a little half wall here because that's right where the front door is. And I feel like if you walk in and the sink is right there, I don't know, if somebody was doing the dishes, you could get bumped, or it's just a bit weird. But I mean, it's a tiny house. There has to be some sacrifices. I also decided to work a little bit on the outside of the house and make it maybe slightly more modern by putting like this glass porch on instead of like the tiled one. Do you call it tiles? Yeah, roof tiles. So I don't know if it looks better or not, but I think it does. I do think it does. And we also do the eco living tiles, I think. Yeah, just to, save some money. And we paint the house boring white. I do use the nifty knitting, and wow, great words. Well done, me. Nifty knitting front door, the yellow one. I don't like the crochet or the knitted flowers on it, but I hide them on the inside, so at least with the outside it looks nice. I do think I voted for this door in the community vote because obviously nifty knitting was voted in by the community, and we like to vote on all the items we got. So that was awesome. I also do the stilted foundations because I feel like they look better on a tiny home. In my head, a tiny home is very portable. You can put it on a truck or a trailer and move it around. So having like a big solid foundation didn't seem right to me. And those stilted foundations are beautiful. They really remind me of that beachy place we got in The Sims 3. We used the Murphy bed because we are quite, limited by space. From memory, this was the smallest level of is it micro home? It's tier one, so you get all the benefits of a tiny house. But yeah, you don't get a separate sofa. So I'm using these Machino windows too because I like how you can have them open or closed, and I really like them. We have a little bit of a dining area there. I kind of also put a laptop on the dining table, so it's a study as well. But I am trying to make it pretty functional so that if your sim lived here, you wouldn't feel like deprived. Is that the word? Yes. It's I was going to say it's nearly 2 a.m. It's super close to 2 a.m. now. So I probably shouldn't be recording a voiceover because you get crazy me and not sensible me. But yeah, sorry. I use a lot of the furniture from Tiny Living. And I don't know why. I could have used anything, but I think the Tiny Living furniture is actually really nice, and I do use it a lot. Even when I'm making like a big house, I still use it because it looks great. And I also find that the furniture in Tiny Living also matches really well with eco lifestyle. Um, it kind of blends together. So if you want like two packs that are good for building and that kind of work with each other, those two packs definitely do. I guess that's an idea for a video actually. Like if I was going to make a house using only two packs, what two packs should I use? Maybe you could leave a suggestion in the comments below. That would be awesome, and I would be happy to build any nominated themes. And also, if you ever see anything you want me to build, feel free to leave a comment on a video, or tweet me on Twitter. All my social media links are in the description box below. And if you find a picture of a house, I would be more than happy to build it for you. Or if you have some Sims you want me to build for, let me know because I do love building. So this was me admiring my work, I guess, after the 10-minute timer went off. And then I realized that I kind of wanted to keep building. I guess I was in the mood. And I was like, well, whatever, it's not like a formal challenge. I will just go ahead and give myself a bonus 5 minutes. So I give myself a bonus 5 minutes, and we add a little bit of clutter to the house. I mean, I think I probably could have used my 5 minutes more wisely, but I didn't. So, oh well. We put a mirror in because I guess that's kind of important. And then we do fix up the front of the house. So we give the house 3 wide tiles, and I love how this actually works because there's so many things in The Sims that don't work, but this works, which is awesome. And I get rid of the pavement because I feel like it's weird if you have like a very permanent solid footpath leading up to your tiny house, which can be put on a trailer and moved around. So we do like more of a stepping stone thing. And of course I put a pot plant on the front doorstep too, because it needs to look like it's lived in, I guess. So yeah, I do like the stepping stones, and I actually really like how the Sims team has provided a bit of a bit of interest with the terrain tools. I sometimes struggle with the terrain tools because all the worlds are so flat. It's so obvious where your lot begins, but they have done it perfectly. I have to say, it's great. The landscaping is really not great. I was clearly running out of space. Not space, I mean time. But yeah, this is nearly the end of the video, so I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.